We are back in Charleston and we are ready to work on our 22-foot Panga. This is part 4 of our Panga Upgrade Series, and we've been overhauling this Mexican-built Panga for about a month now.
No!
How long has it taken? Anyway, it's been enough overhauling to fit in 4 parts. And we are getting ready to glass the floor.
That's right. And do a few more repairs that unfortunately we have to do.
We've had to do a lot of fiberglass repairs on the deck and on the sides. We were able to paint the rail. As you can see, it's a nice pretty sky blue with speckles. We did that in our last video, part 3. And hopefully this video we get some gel coat.
Yeah, hopefully this is our last video before we start rigging the boat with the motor and the top and everything that goes back on there.
Alright, so we're going to jump right into it here. And hope you enjoy the episode.
See you on the other side. Run over this. Sides and all up underneath here and all back in here with the DA with 60 grit paper on it.
How's it coming?
Good. That's all the big repairs done.
Right, earlier today we sanded the walls with a 40 grit and a 60 grit, trying to get it prepped for, what is it, the vinyl-ester resin?
Yeah, we're gonna roll a coat of vinyl-ester resin on everything.
Get a good scuff on it so that we can get good adhesion with that. And Ashton has just finished doing the last, hopefully, of the little repairs with the fiberglass. And then we hopefully will soon be ready to fiberglass the whole floor.
Yeah, we're about to do that.
We're about to do that.
I'm gonna back it up, blow it out real good in a minute. Back it up in there. All these repairs, and they're not in the way of the floor. So they can all be ground down later. But when we glass the floor, we'll lay the glass out and leave it, and then soak the resin through the glass.
What type of mat will we be using?
3/4 ounce and a half chopstrand. And then tomorrow we gotta sand the floor and paint it. So hopefully we could I'll start sanding real early tomorrow morning, and then get a coat of Gelcoat on there tomorrow.
Okay. Ashton has put this fan here to blow all of the fumes from our fiberglassing out of this carport cover. So Ashton is putting the chopstrand mat down in big sheets to cover the floor, cutting them to size. And now he's just working on this little hole for the bilge that goes under the console. Boo!
Carly, come on.
What you been doing?
Rested on the seat. Keep going, keep going. All right, hold her right there until I get. Watch the hole in the floor.
All right, we're back. It's day 2, and Ashton has sanded the floor that we fiberglassed yesterday. And now we are getting ready to vinyl-ester the walls, the back seat, and the transom so that we can create a tie coat for our gel coat. We are just putting the top on and the console in to line it up and trace where it's gonna go, so we have an idea. So Ashton's taking measurements and we know where this top is going to go once everything's gel coated, and we can put it back together. But today we have a long day, we're kind of in a hurry, and we need to do a vinyl-ester coat on the walls and on the seat, and we have to do hopefully a gel coat soon after that all over everything. What?
Wow, looks good. What do you think?
Yeah, it looks great.
You like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Huh? You like it? Well, get a little excited about it.
I'm gonna kick you in the
Kick kiss.
Ashton,
Oh, step on my ear pod.
why is your ear pod on the ground?
Step on there.
Alright, we're getting ready to do the vinyl-ester. We're gonna mix up some resin and start coating the gunnel walls and the transom and the back seat.
Poured at a time. We're gonna go halfway between 15 and 20.
So Ashton just did the coat of vinyl-ester on the gunnels, and I had to run out and get some more rollers because we were out, and now we are going to wait 20 minutes and do the gel coat. So Ashton's getting that mixed up and ready here in a minute, and then we will be rolling on some gel coat. And the Swan approves.
We need to have the first coat of gel coat done by 12:30, 1 o'clock.
You need to explain what we're doing.
We just put a primer coat of vinyl-ester resin over all the sides of the boat, which has epoxy fairing compound. That's a tie coat between the epoxy and the polyester. And then in about 10 minutes, we're going to put our first coat of white gel coat, which
Is unwaxed.
unwaxed.
So
We're going to work our way forward and climb out of the front of the boat.
an unwaxed gel coat is going to stay tacky, and then the plan is then you put on the waxed gel coat layer as a last step, and then cures it off, hardens it up. The plan is to finish by 4 so that we have enough time for the sun to cure everything and make sure we have enough warmth. So we're just waiting for the vinyl-ester resin to harden up a little bit because you don't want to do it too early. It will actually wrinkle under the
do what's called
boat.
alligator.
So we don't want to alligator our boat.
Just makes it have more texture. But the whole point of what we just did with this vinyl ester is to seal the epoxy. So we want it to cure off a little bit and harden up under the epoxy. Let's get it.
What would you call that?
Shake. Shake it to the left, shake it to the right. Come on, baby, shake it all night. All right, look at there. We got some isopropyl alcohol that we're gonna paint the boat with.
Why do we have that?
This is the cheap gel coat that I get out the back door of a boat factory somewhere. Can't tell all my secrets. $20 a gallon. Normally I don't do this, but the guy that hooks me up with this, he gave me the bottom of the barrel on that white. This might be all right.
All right, we've got the first coat of unwaxed gel coat down. You can see we did not do under the console because the plan is to fiberglass the console into place, and then we'll spray the inside with gel coat, the entire thing. Next, we're gonna put a coat of waxed gel coat, and that's gonna go on a lot thicker. And then we're gonna finish it off with speckles. Ashton's gonna spray 2 different colors on of gel coat. One is like a seafoam green, and then the other is a gray. So those are gonna get speckled over all of the white that you see. This should be finished today.
people that have never done it before.
You never did this.
I never sprayed gel coat with that type of big texture gun. I don't know what made me think of that. I know what made me think of it. I sprayed a truck bed one time with one of those years ago called Owl's Liner. And I remember I could fan the texture. That worked perfect. It's heavy as hell to hold up. I had a hard time holding it up. But that's what I wanted. Big old dots. Big lumpy dots. Looks pretty good. What do you think?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yes.
That's kind of...
I like it that I don't have to sand anything.
That's what the Panga had originally from Argos. They have these big lumps like that. And it took me 7 years to figure out how they got it.
What is it, all melted?
Yeah. This is like Chernobyl in it, like the elephant's foot. Look at that.
Yeah.
Carly mixed up a little too much gel coat.
I did not. Someone else mixed up the gel coat that time. Got a little greedy. Where is Ashton? Oh, there he is.
Carly's been slave driving. Made me stay out here till about 11 o'clock last night, mocking up this console. But it's all for her. Here it is.
Wow. So pretty. So what do we have on it? A Garmin, a digital tachometer, switches,
Yeah, everything.
key ignition. It's so beautiful. What do we got here?
Well, nothing's screwed in, so be careful. That's a battery charger plug, battery switch, waterproof USB, dual USB.
Can I open this or no?
Yeah, don't let it fall, but you can open it.
Oh my goodness.
Nothing in there.
It's so
Dust.
gorgeous. Very nice. Thank you. All right, it's the next day and Ashton's already been busy with working on that console and also getting the area in the bilge and under that seat ready, as well as the area that's going to be underneath the console ready. The plan is to finish gel coating underneath the seat here in the bilge. We're going with a gray gel coat, and then also fiberglassing the console into place here, and then finishing the interior off with gel coat in the gray as well, or we're doing a seafoam.
Gray on the floor and green on the inside.
The gel coat that we did yesterday turned out so nice. You can see that it has a very bumpy texture, which is great to provide traction, kind of like a non-skid surface. It's very durable and it looks really nice as well.
Got warts.
It looks a little warty, but it actually, I think it looks beautiful.
It looks really good is what it looks.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
I'm quite pleased with it. It looks better today than it did yesterday. Once it cures out, it all turns the same color. Not the same color, the same sheen.
So what will the sheen be?
Flat, like
Flat.
This is what it is.
Ashton is high on fumes.
Take a swig.
Alright, so we got the console in, and Ashton is going to mix up some vinyl-ester resin and make a putty. He's going to put it in a caulking tube and then put basically a bead of the putty all around the inner edge, and that's going to seal it down, and then it's going to be fiberglassed over from the inside to attach it to the floor.
The cake piping bag works really well too, but sometimes this is better.
We've got the console weighted down with some old school 8-amp batteries.
That's a new 8, that's a battery going in.
Well, they're still heavy. Alright, Ashton just put some putty in that little crack between the console and the deck of the boat.
I made a nice radius in there.
So the plan is to use the 1708 biaxial tape as a connector between the deck of the boat and the sides of the interior of the console.
Tons of mat right there, pieces. We need pieces about yay long and about yay wide. And if you need to, there's a piece on the floor in there too. Okay? Here.
Yay long by yay wide. Okay, got it. Alright, the console is installed. It's fiberglassed into place.
Bilge is painted.
And the bilge is painted.
The console will never come out. I hate it. You have to ever take it out. It would not be fun.
We need to gel coat the interior of the console, but that's going to happen next time
That'll happen
because
Monday.
we're done for now. Weekend's here and we're quitting. So watch the next video. We're going to put this thing back together and rig it up and put the top on and get it ready to bring to Florida with us.
Looks good though. I like my splatter job in the middle there.
Yeah, I kind of like that better than the dots.
No way. Not on the whole boat. I promise you. I've done one like that before.
So in our next video in the Panga series, we're going to be rigging this boat up and putting it back together. Make sure to look out for that. And make sure you follow us here by subscribing to our channel. We're really close to 1,000 followers. You can support us by commenting and liking this video, as well as checking us out on Instagram at Rig to Ramble.
And one day we're going to do a boat up like this and give it away to one lucky friend.
We are?
Yeah, once we get enough subscribers and start making some money.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's right.
So
like and subscribe, you might get a free boat. You know?
Yeah.
Maybe that one under that cover that I did a couple years ago. That's a cool boat. It's a surprise under there.
One day we'll show you the rest of the boat. But for now, Ashton, let me hear the slogan.
What slogan?
Our slogan.
Oh.
You know it?
Where adventure runs on elbow grease.
Yeah, we have to say rig to ramble.
Rig to ramble, where adventure runs on Ashton's elbow grease.
Hi!
Carly sits around and doesn't do much.
That's not true.
I'm just kidding. Without Carly, we couldn't do any of this. She's amazing.
Okay, there you go. It's on record.
I'm
You
a
said
blessed
it.
man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you next time.